Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. And don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set notifications to all, that way you never miss a future upload. Now before we get into today's video, I just want to say that I am trying something new with the microphone to try to see if I can get rid of the humming noise in the background. So let me know how everything sounds for you guys. I'm trying to edit the audio in the video to make it sound better, so I'm not exactly sure how this is actually going to sound, so please let me know how it actually does sound down in the comments. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, today we are going to be talking about the one and only Trisha Paytas. Now, if you guys are unaware, Trisha Paytas has recently announced that they are pregnant, so big congratulations to Trisha. So we're going to take a moment here and understand that yes, we all have issues with Trisha Paytas and the content that they have put out over the years. By me wishing congratulations on the pregnancy does not mean that I agree with everything that Trisha has done in their past. And I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings about what they have made them feel in the past, but I am just wishing Trisha congratulations on her pregnancy. But of course, ever since Trisha announced their pregnancy, there has been nothing but negativity going their way. And I understand that Trisha has done a lot of things in the past that has upset people, and people do not like Trisha, so I totally get it. But when it comes to somebody who just announced their pregnancy and they are super happy and they just want to share it with their fans and everything, and then the negativity comes in, and I'm not just talking about, hey Trisha, I hate your content's terrible, how dare you make this video. The fact that there's people in their comments that are wishing that they would have a miscarriage, that they're wishing that CPS would come and take the baby as soon as it's born, saying that this child is not going to have any luck, is just absolutely disgusting. Again, I understand if you don't like Trisha, fine, but people are always quick to say, leave the kids out of it, don't talk about the kids. But then as soon as it comes to Trisha, then all of a sudden the kid is fair game, which makes absolutely no sense. If you are always about leave the kids out of it, then that should go with everyone, doesn't matter. But even if you are somebody who wants to talk about somebody else's kids, that's just wrong to begin with. Now, I understand, yes, I have talked about the Ace family, but to me, that is a family channel, and I'm not using the kids as a center of my focus, except for the fact that I feel like family channels actually use their kids to make money, but they aren't paying them for it, or they're being overworked, or they don't want to be on camera, or they don't understand what's going to happen in the future when they're 16 and then all of a sudden their entire life is on camera. That's a whole completely different story. And when I do have to talk about those situations, I try to limit the use of any footage that involves the kids. I try not to just make it solely about the kids, it's more about the parents. But literally, people are just wishing the worst for Trisha, and I just find it absolutely disgusting. I understand if you don't like Trisha, fine, but there's no reason to be saying these awful negative things about this unborn child just because you don't like Trisha. Like, the amount of gross things that people are saying is just so wrong, and I don't understand how people can just sit there and say that just because they don't like Trisha. Like, it makes no sense. There's no reason to attack this kid or to even be sending these malicious thoughts to Trisha because you don't like them. I don't know, I just don't understand the mindset of some people to think that this is okay. Like, it just blows my mind. And then on top of that, obviously, ever since Trisha announced that they were pregnant on Valentine's Day, everyone started to bring up past videos, most recently, obviously, being the trips that they took to the Maldives for their honeymoon. And people were like, oh, well, they're drinking on their honeymoon. Oh, well, what about this? What about this? And people are just assuming that Trisha was drinking, and there's no proof of what they were ordering. And everyone's like, oh, no, they were drinking on their honeymoon. There's this. And again, we don't know what it is. It could be a non-alcoholic drink. But of course, because it's Trisha, everyone's going to dig in it deeper. And then people were bringing up the live stream that Trisha did not too long ago. It was about 3 weeks ago. The live stream that was titled The HSG Test, My Experience, Our First Step to Fertility Treatment. And again, that was 3 weeks ago. And people are like, well, if you were just doing this treatment 3 weeks ago, then how could you be pregnant? Or if you did this test 3 weeks ago, you would have known that you were pregnant. And we don't know when Trisha actually went back and did this test. The test could have been done in November. The test could have been done in December. We don't know when the test is actually done because Trisha doesn't say in the live stream when it was actually done. But just because they were talking about it 3 weeks ago doesn't mean that it just happened 3 weeks ago. And of course, there are some people that are saying that Trisha is already exploiting this baby, that they're using this baby for views. And I don't believe that this is the case at this point in time. I feel like Trisha is just sharing her pregnancy story, and they wanted to share that with their fans and say, hey, you guys, I know I've told you guys for a long time that I don't feel like I was ever able to get pregnant. I was told I had fertility issues, but it did finally happen. And I know you guys have been around with me for a long time. So I just wanted to share my story with you and let you know that yes, I am finally pregnant. I know that Trisha, again, has said in the past that they were unable to get pregnant due to fertility issues. So, of course, this is a big deal for them and they want to share that with their followers. So, yeah, I understand why they would want to share it, but I don't understand why people just always want to bring her down for it. And then some people were also saying that watch out to the family vlogging community because they have no idea what they're in for next. And we don't really know if that's going to happen. Maybe Trisha is going to keep the baby completely separate than her vlog life, than her other streams, stuff like that. I don't know if Trisha wants her child to grow up on camera. I could be wrong. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But until then, we don't really know what's going to happen, and we just have to kind of wait and see. Honestly, I hope that Trisha does keep the baby to a minimum on the channel because I don't want her to be using her child for views and becoming one of those stereotypical family channels that their channel is basically kept alive by their child. But let's be honest with Trisha, they've been around for like what, almost 15 years now and have been able to remain somewhat relevant by keeping their name and drama. So I don't really see Trisha having to use the child to get views, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But to make this a little bit more lighthearted than just the negativity that is going Trisha's way, was this tweet that I saw the other day from Nicholas Diorio, where he said, "Congratulations, Keemstar." And Keemstar quote tweeted it and said, "Once again, I am not the father." And then, you guys, I swear I'm not making this up. I have the screenshots to prove it. The Maury Show then quote tweeted Keemstar and said, "Do you need a DNA test?" Like the Maury Show. Like, you are not the father, the Maury Show. Like, I don't even know how the Maury Show knows who Keemstar and Trisha are. Obviously, I'm assuming it's run by somebody else who's not actually Maury, but the fact that they quote tweeted Keemstar and asked him if he needed a DNA test. Oh my god. Now, obviously, this is just a big joke, and that Moses is the father of Trisha's baby, but just the fact that Keemstar got roped into this and the Maury Show commented on it, I was just like, oh my god, this seriously cannot be happening. What is going on the internet today? I honestly kind of want Keemstar, Moses, and Trisha to go on an episode of The Maury Show and have a DNA test done. I don't know, I think it'd be hilarious, but we'll have to just wait and see. Maybe they will. But there is one thing that I will have to call Trisha out for, and that is for this tweet that Trisha put out where they said, "Also, we do not know the gender of the baby. We've been saying he because I feel it's a boy, but like also really want a girl, so I don't know, lol. We're gonna do a reveal soon, but neither of us knows." And Nick Snyder actually replied to this tweet and said, "I think we were really jumping the gun here. The baby could follow in your footsteps and identify as they, them." Now, I don't know if anything has changed with Trisha. I know that they were identifying as they, them for a while and that they were non binary and that's how they identified. So I continue to call Trisha they as of now because I don't want to use the wrong pronouns if that is what they prefer. So if I miss something, somebody please let me know. But I definitely agree with Nick here. Like the fact that Trisha is going to be doing a gender reveal party for the baby is what it seems, and they're referring to the baby as he, and Trisha is also saying, "But I don't know, I feel like I want a girl." It's like, if you want people to accept your pronouns, why are you already assigning pronouns to your baby? I don't know. I just think it's weird that somebody who does suffer with a gender identity, as Trisha claims, would just fit the normal stereotype when it comes to having a child of their own and just assuming that the child is going to identify as either he or she. So I don't know. I think that's just a little weird, but that is just my opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, you guys, that's going to be everything for this video. So let me know what you think about the entire situation down below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. All right, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!